Any doubts? I started working on Java 8 new features. Default method, static method, private method, functional programming, functional interface, functional interface annotation, lambda expression, method reference. Say yes or no. Started working or not working? Or? Have you completed inner classes? Have you practiced anonymous inner class? If you know anonymous inner class, then only okay. Now in today's class, I would like to start Java API. Remaining topics we'll try to learn later. The Sunday classes we'll try to learn, not urgent. So now I'm starting the next topics, Java API and IDEs. Okay, today, first I want you to learn Eclipse. Have you learned Eclipse up to now? No, right? I didn't use Eclipse up to now in your batch. So today we will try to understand how to download, install Eclipse, how to work with Eclipse. We'll try to learn. Okay, what you need to learn? What is IDE? What are the popular IDEs? What is an Eclipse? Why Eclipse? How to install and start Eclipse? What is workspace? What is perspective? What is project? Next, what is next different implicit configuration? Implicit configuration folders, files created by Eclipse and their purpose. Different types of projects we can create in Eclipse. Then developing Java program and Java projects and classes in it. And next, compiling and running class by using Eclipse. Okay, and different. And next, downloading plugins from Eclipse marketplace. It's very important. Next, then developing Java program or Java project with class and interface. And next, compiling and executing using Eclipse, and then compiling, running okay, here. Running a class by reading runtime values from command line arguments. This also you should know. And then 15th, 14th, different shortcuts. to work with Eclipse. No need to write any notes, just watch. All points I will upload to Google Drive. From there you can download. What is an IDE? Why IDE? And advantages of IDE. Clear? So let's start. Tell me, what is an IDE? IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. What is an IDE? IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. What the meaning of Integrated Development Environment? Okay, this is an IDE window. Now, here we are going to write code. After writing code, what you need to do? First, you should compile, and then you should execute. Okay. If it is a standalone application, just you compile and execute. If it is advanced Java application, web application, you must interact with the database. You must interact with the server. You must interact with the browser. And you must interact with the several tools. Okay, what is that? JUnit, Maven, Gradle. Okay, so like there are so many tools you have to interact. JUnit, Jasper reports. Okay, so many things you need. What is the meaning of integrated development environment? Okay, a software, which software? Editor software. An editor software that provides an environment to develop a project. It provides an environment to develop a project by integrating different softwares. Different softwares is nothing but IDE. Again repeating, what the meaning of IDE? An editor software that provides an environment to develop a software, to develop a project by integrating different required softwares to the same editor window is nothing but what? IDE. If I use Edit Plus will provide only development purpose, Java program typing purpose only it will provide. It will not connect to database. It will not connect to server. It will not connect to browser. It will not connect to other softwares. Okay, we have to write separately. We have to prepare separate. We have to open separate windows. For example, if you want to work with the database, I need to use one separate window, SQL Plus. If you want to work with the Tomcat startup.exe file, you have to open. If you want to work with the browser, you have to open browser. Then tell me, number of processors are increasing. As many number of windows you open, those many number of processors are increasing. So then burden on the system will be increased, and you have to move from what you call one window to another window. You have to move from one window to another window. That is also very tough. Okay, if I use IDE software, you no need to open separate softwares for interacting with the different database or server or something. Okay, same editor software, from the same editor software, from the same window, I can connect to any of these softwares. That's why it is called integrated development environment. So an editor software that provides an environment to develop projects by integrating different softwares is called what? IDE, integrated development environment. Okay, hope you all understand. It means IDE provides connectivity to different softwares from the same editor window. We no need to open, okay, we no need to open we no need to open each software in separate window. Those are using in our project. So we will open all softwares from the same window. That's why we call it as IDE. So first definition, all you understand what is IDE? Why IDE? Tell me why IDE? IDE will provide fast development. Simple words I can say, IDE will provide fast development because it's integrating different softwares with us. IDE provides fast development. Okay. And now tell me, what are the advantages of IDEs? There are several advantages. I have mentioned some of the advantages. The first advantage, it gives code help. For example, now I have created student objects, let's say, student S1 equal to new student. The moment when I write S1 dot, a drop-down list will be open to us. Here, all the members of the student, whatever the members, fields, constructors, methods we can access. It will show. Okay, anyways, with the dot operator we cannot access constructors. It will show the fields and methods available in this class. Understand? So student S1 equal new student, when you write S1 dot, when you write, it will show the code help. Okay, less typing, more choosing. Now I type only S1 dot, and then whatever the method or variable or whatever I want, I am just choosing, select it, enter, that will come and type here. Next, once you write, each line is automatically compiled. You no need to use Java, see the class name and all. Automatically compilation of the code will be coming. The next, automatic importing packages. Now, this student class is available in different package. I have package P1 and I have package P2. In P1 package, I have some classes. I am trying to access these classes from P1 package. I must add import statement. If you want to access one packaged classes from another package, we must add import statement. But if you use Eclipse, I mean, if you use IDE, you no need to import. Automatically, the packages will be imported. So IDE will search in which package this class is available. From that package, the class will be imported. Okay, next, easy to copy, paste, and move the lines. Easy to copy, paste, and move the lines. Tell me, if I wanted to copy paste a line in Edit Plus, what I need to do? Control J. If you want to copy paste in Eclipse, I mean, if you want to copy paste in Edit Notepad, what I need to do? I have to select it, and then I have to run Control C and then Control V, right? So lot of things I need. Whereas if I use Edit Plus, what I can do? Simply I can write Control J. I can type Control J. Line is copy pasted, but you cannot move that line from one line to another line. Okay, you cannot move the sentence or move the statement from one line to another line. Whereas if I use IDE has provided a feature of moving from one line to another line also. Okay, you don't need to cut and paste. Okay, just you copy, paste, and then move it. So that facility is also available. Then next, tell me, right, it will provide auto generation of code. For example, I have created fields, okay, X field and Y field. For this X and Y field, I need to write setter methods and getter methods. Okay, to develop setter getter methods by using these fields, how many methods I have to write? 4 methods. Okay, for example, if my class contains 1,000 fields are there, then how many methods I have to create? 2,000 methods I have to create. Then from one class to another class, getter method, setter method, logic changing? No, same logic with just variable names changing. So if it is automated, the getter method and setter method code development is automated, then my project development will be faster. Within seconds, project will be completed. So now auto generation of code, some fields you can generate, constructors you can generate, methods you can generate, okay, conditions you can generate, loop you can generate, try catch, finally throws keywords it will generate. So IDE provides what? IDE provides shortcuts for generating code also. And next, easy debugging. For example, my project is there. In my project, I got some exception. I want to debug the program where this exception is coming for other purpose. Okay, easy debugging also provided. If I use Edit Plus, no debugging. If I use Notepad, no debugging. Okay, but if I use IDE, every IDE will provide debugging facility to solve the problem. And next, we can connect it to different softwares from IDE editor. From the same IDE editor, we can connect it to database. We can connect it to what you call Edit Plus. I'm sorry, we can connect it to server. We can connect it to browser. We can connect to different tools, right? That is easy. Hence, because of these features, we are working less. We got faster development. Whenever a faster development project completed within time, then time and money is saved. So these are the advantages of IDEs. Hope you all got clarity. What are the advantages of IDE? So simple, you can say fast development. In single word, you can say IDE advantage is fast development. How fast development provided? By providing code help, automatic compilation, automatic importing package, easy to copy paste, easy to generate code, easy to debug. We can connect to different softwares from same IDE, and fast development we are going to get. Am I going fast? Up to now, all you understand? Next, what are the popular IDEs? Okay, earlier there are so many IDEs are there. Now the latest using IDEs are three. These are three people are using. NetBeans there, but no one uses in the company. Eclipse, STS, IntelliJ, IDEA. Okay. Akshay, don't worry. Soon, sir will come back. Very soon. Okay. He's recovering. Is good. Now, first we'll understand how to work with Eclipse. And then you will learn how to use STS in Spring Boot. And also I will teach you how to work with IntelliJ. Okay. At last, I will give some introduction. And tell me, working with Eclipse. Tell me what is Eclipse? Eclipse is an IDE software. What is Eclipse? It is a text editor software. Only you can type text, images, video, audio files. It will not work. It will work with only text. Now tell me, is it a commercial software? No, it is not commercial software. It is an open source software. Okay, it is an open source software freely available to download. If it is a freely available, we will call it as a free software. Then what the meaning of open source? Open source means we can also involve in its features development. You can develop some of the features and you can submit to the Oracle, Eclipse company. They will include your features in the next version of Eclipse. Okay, next, what the purpose of Eclipse? It is meant for developing projects more faster with lesser typing. And tell me why Eclipse? For faster development with. Okay, what the advantage of Eclipse? Same idea, advantages. Okay, the same 9 points will be added to the advantage of Eclipse also. Okay, now up to now understand. Now let us try to understand how to install Eclipse. Is Eclipse by default available in our system? No, we have to install. However you install JDK, however you install Edit Plus, same way you have to install Eclipse also. First what to do? Open browser. Open browser. Type here eclipse.org. Okay. Then go to download. Then go down. Here get Eclipse IDE 2021-03. Here you have download package. Don't click on download button. Click on download packages. Then go down. Don't click any of these download buttons. Go down. You'll find Eclipse variants. Eclipse for Java developer, Eclipse for enterprise Java and web developers, Eclipse IDE for C++, Eclipse IDE for Eclipse committers, Eclipse IDE for PHP developers, Java and DSL developers. Okay, Eclipse software has given for so many different types of applications development. And tell me, now we want to download which version Eclipse, which flavor Eclipse. Eclipse for Java developers means only you can develop Java SE based applications. You want to develop only Java SE, Java EE also. Java EE means enterprise and web applications. So for developing standalone enterprise and web application, we have to download this Eclipse. Which operating system we have? Windows, Mac OS, Linux. Okay, now Windows. Now click on this x86_64. When you click on it, Eclipse, okay, now you're getting the download link. Then click on this zip file. When you click on this zip file, it will be downloaded to here. Okay. After download completed, just you click on it. It will show extracting. Okay. When it asking to extract, you select C drive. After C drive selection completed, and when you click on download in C drive, Eclipse installation will be start. Okay, right. So now Eclipse installation is completed with these folders and files. Okay. Then you have to type eclipse.exe. Double click on this eclipse.exe. When you click on this eclipse.exe file, it is asking for workspace. There is something called workspace. Okay, I'll come back. First, let me show you how to install Eclipse. First up, download Eclipse from eclipse.org of downloads. Click on download packages. Click Eclipse for enterprise Java developers. Click Windows. You will find eclipse.zip file downloaded in your system. Extract it to C drive directly. Eclipse installation is complete. Then how to start Eclipse? Go to Eclipse installed folder, see Eclipse. Download, double click on eclipse.exe file. Then once you click on it, it is asking for select workspace. Select workspace. Then click launch button. Eclipse is started and welcome page is open. Now you need to understand what the meaning of workspace. Okay, first you need to understand what the meaning of workspace. Workspace is nothing but a folder in which all our projects we are going to save. From Eclipse, we are not going to develop classes. In Edit Plus, you develop class 1, class 2, class 3. But in Eclipse, we will develop those classes as projects. So how many projects your workspace can contain? Many projects. So what is a workspace? Workspace is a folder. Look at the directory. Workspace is a folder where all our projects are saved. Now click on, okay, by default, it will show some workspace. Don't choose that. Click on browse button. Go to your folder. What is your folder? 9 a.m. 9 a.m. folder open. Here I am taking, what do you call a folder name as, what is the chapter number? 86. Huh? Oh my God. Okay. Let me write. 86 IDE. IDE is a chapter name. Oh, 85, 86, whatever. Okay. Let me take 85 IDE. Now, inside this, select this folder and then open that folder first so that you can see magic. Now IDE folder, currently it is empty. The moment when I click on launch, right, observe, it creates one folder called .metadata. Hey, it is not virus. It is a folder that copies Eclipse settings. Eclipse software to start required all the plugins and everything it will download. Okay, now close this welcome page. So Eclipse is ready. Hello, all people understand up to now? Right. Now click on launch button. Eclipse started with the welcome page. What is workspace? What is the use of it? A workspace is a folder where you want to store projects. It is used by Eclipse for storing all plugins and setups we are doing for this workspace. When we launch Eclipse next time, it loads Eclipse with the setups we have saved earlier. Okay, right. Then next, to identify a folder as a workspace, in this folder, Eclipse creates a directory with the name .metadata. In this folder, Eclipse stores all plugins and setups we are doing from this workspace. Don't delete this folder, it is not virus. If you delete this folder, Eclipse cannot recognize your folder as workspace. All setups on projects you have created earlier are all not loaded into Eclipse. Okay, I'll show you all the points, whatever I am talking. Okay, now next I'm moving to, okay, once workspace is ready, next what I need to do, I must create project. Look at, there is an option called create project. Okay, create a project. Project is nothing but again a folder only where we are saving all our classes. Now, which type of project you want to create? There are different types of projects are there. Which project I want to create? Java project. Java project means standalone application. Okay, it's not web project. Web project selection is different. Now, currently Java project refers to Java SE based project, means standalone project. And now select the Java project, click on next. The moment when you click on next button, now you are going to see here Java 15 only. What is the latest version? What is the latest version? Java 16. You don't want to use the latest features. You want to work with old features only. When you want to work with the latest features, first step, you must install the JDK 16 in your system. Have you all installed JDK 16 in your system? Go to C drive. I have already installed. Have you installed? Java SE 16 update also came, 16.0.1. I wanted to install this version. Click on exe file, say I accept. All you people also install later after class. First you have to install JDK 16. Then click on it. Yes. Wait for the small window to open. Click next, change the path. Next. Click close button, installation completed. Close this browser. Okay. After JDK 16 installed, then you open Eclipse. Open Eclipse. Your workspace you select. Okay. Now, if you want to work this Eclipse with latest version, you must upgrade this Eclipse to support Java 16. For that, all the people has to go to help, go to Eclipse Marketplace. Okay, click this Eclipse Marketplace. Then it will show small window. Here you need to type JDK 16. Okay, press enter. Now it is showing JDK 16 support for Eclipse 2021-03. This marketplace solution provides JDK 16 support for Eclipse. To install this feature, please ensure you have the most recent version of Eclipse. And now here already I have installed. That's why it is showing the message installed Ruby. Now, if it is not installed in your computer, it will show install. Click on that install button. Then here it will show the progress bar to install. After complete installation completed, you close this Eclipse and open new Eclipse. Understand? After that, now create the project. Okay? How to add marketplace and plugin, understand? Okay, create project, Java project, next project name test, execution environment, Java SE 16 you have to select. If not available, add it from marketplace. Okay. Okay, how to get it from marketplace? Simple, you have to go to help and all those things you need to do. And then create project. Click on create project, select Java project. And now it is showing only up to Java 15. Now click on it, look at there. After adding marketplace, after adding the plugin from the marketplace, it will show Java SE 16. Now enter here project name, test, and select environment, execution environment, Java SE 16. Look at here, immediately it is throwing error. The default compiler compliance level of the current workspace is 15. The new project will use a project specific compiler compilation level of 16. Okay. Then click on next button. To solve this problem, click on next button. When you click on next button, immediately it will show the error. Okay. Observe here, libraries option there. Because currently this project want to be compiled with Java 16, but Java 16 version is not available. We have to select. So click on libraries and click on add library. Okay, now add library. It is showing here GRE system library. Select it, click on next. All these notes given. Okay, no need to worry. After going to home, you have to try once. Then click on alternative JRE. Okay, now click installed JREs. Then click this, uncheck first. Uncheck this and click on add. Now standard JVM. And now JRE home. What is the JRE home you want to select? C drive, JDK 16.0.1, and now finish. Okay, now select this JDK. Apply and close. Look at their error mark gone. Error mark gone. Then click on finish. Is everyone understand? And click on finish. Don't create. Open perspective. Now project is ready. Now read once again. Create project. Click create project. Click Java project next. Enter project name as test. Choose execution environment Java SE 16. Then click finish. Don't create. Open perspective, Java perspective. If you get error mark on project folder, you must set JRE in build path. The Java library is called build path. There are two ways. After project creation, you can set, or while project creation also you can set. Setting JRE to project. Right click on project, click build path, click add libraries. Okay, either after project, if you want to follow like this. While project itself, if you want to follow, after entering the project name test, click next button. When you click on next button, then you will go for what? Add libraries option. Then JRE system libraries, select alternate JRE, click install JRE, click add, click standard button, click directory, select CJDK 16.0.1. Okay, from your system, click finish, select JDK 16 checkbox, then click apply and close. Okay, now JDK 16 is applied to our project. Now a new project is created with the name test. Verify its structure in the workspace folder. Okay, now up to now all you understand, sir? Any questions? What is IDE to up to here? All you people comfortable? Yeah, I'll give you 5 minutes time. Can you please do all these setups by your own? Download JDK 16 and install. I know many people are facing the problem. First JDK 16 download, install. And then download, install Eclipse. Open Eclipse. And upgrade to Marketplace. Go to Marketplace and upgrade it. What, completed a setup? Don't believe that sign company. If anybody asking for interview money, don't you. Then don't do anything. Are you completed? Will you do that work later? I think your internet's very slow. Yeah, by following this file, try to do it later. Here I will also type. Adding plugin from marketplace. First step what? Click help menu. Second step, click Eclipse marketplace. Third, in search box, type JDK 16, then press enter key. Enter key on your keyboard. It's not button, it's key. It will show you JDK 16 plugin. Click install button. Wait for some time. Okay. Down. Left side. It will show installing progress bar. After installation completed, restart Eclipse. That's it. How many times I need to do this one? Only one time. You need to update. You need to add this plugin. Only one time per Eclipse installation. Okay, not for every project. Once you install the Eclipse and then you are adding this plugin to Eclipse software. Until you are not uninstalling this Eclipse software, the plugin will be available. Next. Adding JDK 16 to project. Okay, adding JDK 16 to project. Setting JRE to project. Further, you need to follow this approach. After project created, right click on project, click on build path, add a libraries, all these things you follow. Okay, so now Eclipse project is ready. Then I want to show you what is the structure of this test project. In Eclipse, you will see only two things: JRE system library, Java SE16. Under that, you have a lot of jar files. Okay, and then SRC folder created to create source files, nothing but .java files. Now, if you go to IDE, I mean, if you go to your workspace, 9 a.m. workspace, here you'll find a test folder, same test folder you will find. Now, inside test folder, you'll find some more additional files: settings folder, bin folder, SRC folder, dot class, dot project. Any of these files, if you delete, now your project will not be loaded into your Eclipse. It will not work. All these three files are contains setup files and class path jar files you are setting, and project folder. Okay, project related settings. This project file will make Eclipse identify this test is a project, Java project. And the next class file will identify what the different jar files we are attaching to this test. Eclipse will not use the path or class path you have done in your system. Eclipse has its own class path. Okay, right. That class path is called build path. So whatever the jar files you want to use in Eclipse project, that class path environment variable will not work. You have to do your own settings. Okay. Then settings folder will make this test folder. What are the settings I am doing? All will be saved. Then in this bin folder and SRC folder, in SRC folder .java file we are saving from the Eclipse. Then Eclipse background compile the program, generate .class file and store in the bin folder. Understand? Got clarity? Now, I want to delete these files. If I delete these files, what happens? Let's see. I delete it. Then, if I close this Eclipse, observe background, it is doing some settings. Problem occurred while trying to save the state of the workbench. Look at the project folder created. Okay. Then I'm deleting this project also. Now open Eclipse again. Let's see, is the test folder will be opened as the project or not. ID is a workspace, test is a folder. Look at that. Test folder came, but it's coming in open mode or close mode. Close. Open project has encountered a problem because it's not understandable. So tell me, is it okay to delete project from the folder? No. Okay, is it okay to delete the files available in the project? No. Click on Java project, create the project as a tester, select Java SE16. Now look at here, already Java 16 setup we have done. Now when I click on next button, will you get any error? Look at there, we are not getting error because already one time you set up, then for this workspace the setup is available. Prabhuji, understand, every time Java library, no need to set. And now test folder is there. What I am trying to do now, here IDE contains what? Metadata test folder. This is metadata folder. Now I am deleting. Close this Eclipse. And now metadata folder I am deleting. If I delete metadata folder, now this folder is considered as a workspace? No. Then what are the projects you created in this IDE folder? That all configurations are lost. Now if you open Eclipse again, then now it consider IDE as a old workspace or new workspace. New workspace. Click on launch. Now again metadata newly created. All the setups we have done, everything lost. Okay, Nabuji? Now close this welcome page. Then project is ready. Look at there, test project is loaded or not loaded? Not loaded because it is considered as a fresh workspace. So that's why never ever delete any of the predefined created files. You should not delete .metadata folder. Okay. And next in the project, src folder contains .class files. .settings folder contains settings we did for this project. .class file contains jar files information those attached to this project. .project file contains the information about this project to load when Eclipse is started. Now, if you delete any of above folders or files, your project will not work from Eclipse. Okay, na? Right. So project is ready, workspace is ready. Is the time we need to develop a class in Eclipse. Okay, na? More details I'm explaining. Is it confusing? Am I explaining more details? Am I unnecessarily confusing you? Is it okay, na? Now developing class in Eclipse. Developing class in Eclipse. Now I want to develop class in Eclipse. What do you do? First, let me create project. Create project, Java project, click next. It's already selecting 15. Now select it to 16. Okay. Give the project name as test. Click next button. Now click libraries. He'll look at their error coming now. Because error coming for this new workspace, at least one time I have to set up JDK. Click on add libraries, system libraries, external library, internal jars, unselect it, add standard VM, directory, CJDK, 16.0.1, select folder, finish, select JDK, apply and close, finish, finish. Don't create, open first. Project ready. And then once project ready, what you need to do? I have to right click. I need to create class. Right click on project, new. You have an option called class. Click on class. Then enter class name as test. You want a main method in this class? Yes. Click this. Click finish. Now class is created with the main method automated. Double click it to expand. Last chair student. Last chair student. Can you please tell me, is this font visible? Last chair students. Tell me, is this font visible? What to do? I have to increase font. How to increase font? Control plus. Control plus 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 plus. It increase the font. Control minus 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 decrease the font. Font size you want to decrease, increase. You have to use control plus, control minus. No, I don't want font size. I want to change font style, font name. Different font I want to use. Then go to Window, Preferences. Type here, or else you can go here. General, appearance, colors and fonts. And then come to basic. Here basic you'll find text font. Edit. Now you can add whatever the font you want. What the font name you want. Default of font name is Consolas. And it's a regular font style and 18 size. If you want to change, you can change here. But I'm not going to change. I want to use the same existing font. Okay, na? And tell me, class is ready, main method ready. Inside main method, what I want to do? I want to create a class. Okay, I want to create a class. Tell me, how can I create a class? Achha. Inside main method, I wanted to display some message. How could you display a message? System dot out dot println of. Okay, double quotes, double quotes. Okay, something called main. Now the question, you are here for working like Edit Plus programmer, working like Eclipse programmer. Eclipse programmer. If you want to work like Eclipse programmer, you should not type less, get more, right? Then you have to know shortcut for creating system.out.println. The shortcut for creating system.out.println is sysout. System sys out, sys out, type sys out, control space, system.out.println came. And only one double quote, second double quote automatically will come, cursor will go in between double quotes and type whatever you want. One. Everyone understand that? And next, I can also generate system.out in another way. How? Sys out, you can make it shortcut. Sy also you can remove. S out, control space. Okay, but you got a drop down list where sysout is available. It is available in the last option. So just press up arrow, it will come down. Up arrow, it will come down. Press enter. System.out will come the second option. Okay, now I want like syso. You can also write syso, control space, sysout. If you don't want to type complete sysout, you can write syso, then system.out double quotes. So there are several options are there to place system.out.println. Everyone understand? First option is what? Sysout, complete. Next option is what? Syso, and third option is what? Yes out. So which option you want comfortable, you can follow that option. And next, if I write, if I use these options, it will give empty system.out.println. But I want trace, means whenever the program debugging you are doing, you wanted to trace where this control is available. Currently cursor is in which class, in which method, in which Java file, in which Java file, in which class, in which method you want. Then further purpose, you must use sys trace option. What is the shortcut? Sys trace. Then you will get system.out.println only with test.main, which class, which method. Okay, now this is option is what? Sys trace. Next, now I want now same system.out.println. How can I do that? Sys t, control space, enter. Right now sys trace, sys yes, sys t. Okay, the next also I can try yes trace. Okay, yes trace, and now system.out.systrace will come with the test main. So whichever option your fingers are comfortable, that you can follow it. Okay, now sometimes I want error message to display. Okay, some in next exception chapter you will come to know error messages I want to display. To display error message, you have to use syserr. Okay, system.err.println. Okay, now this is option is what? syserr. Okay, this is option number 1, double quotes 1. The next same way, syse, it will show syserr. Okay, double quotes 2. Syse. The problem here is sys out, if you type, automatically system.out.println will come. But if you use sys out or s out, automatically will not come. After typing, you must press control plus space bar. Some additional work you need to do. Understand? Sys out. Oh, okay. Here also you have to do control space. Control plus space is compulsory. Okay, sorry. In all this, control plus space. Here the option problem is sys out, down arrow, you have to select it, plus control plus space. Directly it will not come. Some additional work we need to do. Here you need to type up arrow, plus control plus space. Okay, na? Now here control plus space bar, Same story. Systrace, down arrow plus control plus. Up arrow plus control space. Here only control space plus control plus space. Here down arrow plus control space. And next sys error, yes error, up arrow, enter. Now once I habituated to fingers, mind will not remember. Yes error, here I must use up arrow plus enter. Understand? Right. So if you want sys out, sys trace, sys error, three options to generate system.out.println. Hope you all understand. Next, after writing system.out.println, what I need to do? I should compile. Do I need to compile in Eclipse? Eclipse providing auto compilation. Na? You no need to compile. Eclipse is providing auto compilation. You no need to compile. And now look at there. In the workspace, in the project folder, if you open bin folder, you will see .class file. Okay, .class file automatically generated. Now what I need to do? Okay, I'll show you that. Deleting .class file. Then come here. Just I'm writing something like space. Look at the .class file automatically created now. So Eclipse will run, will compile automatically. You don't need to do. Only you have to run. How to run this program now? There are several ways to run. First option is right click on this place anywhere, run as Java application. This is the first option. Output coming 1, 2, 3, test main, test main, test main. Hey, why this 1, 2 coming in red color? Okay, why 1, 2, 3 coming in red color? It is a system.err printing. Because of system.err printing, we are getting in red color. Now my question, is a system.err printing in red color? Eclipse is printing in red color. Who is printing in red color? Not system.err. Because you are displaying with the system.err, Eclipse is printing in red color. It is Eclipse customization. Understand? It is Eclipse customization. Okay. Then next. Now next option of running. Look at there. There is a run button here. Okay. In Eclipse menu bar, image bar. This is an image bar. This is a menu bar. This is image bar. Run button. Click on this run button. Why it is coming in the middle? Because this is the output stream. This is error stream. Output stream, error stream handled by different threads by Eclipse. Eclipse is handling them with the different threads. So different threads means concurrent flow will come. Okay, so always will not get same output. Look at that. Always you are getting different output. This time you are getting this is output. Okay, na? Now third option to run, right click on test.java file and run as Java application. Okay, na? These are all the manual, these are all the, mouse clicks you have to use. I want a shortcut keyboard shortcut for running, Control F11. For running program, Control F11, Control F11. And to close that small window, escape, Control F11, escape, Control F11, escape, Control F11, escape. Understand? So what is the shortcut for running program? Control plus F11. Okay, na? Now the question, if there are any compile time errors, how Eclipse will show that errors? For example, I am removing semicolon, remove semicolon, then it's showing error. Look at the red color coming. If you do any syntax mistakes, Eclipse will show error with red mark. Look at here, here red mark is there, here red mark is there, here red mark is there. Wherever you can find, you can find. Yeah, all the three places given. Okay, now if you want to solve that error, move your cursor over here. Syntax, insert semicolon to complete block statement. Now tell me, this error is compiler, Java C compiler throwing error, Eclipse customized error? It is Eclipse customized error, not Java C giving error. Understand? It is Eclipse customization. Now tell me, here if you move, if you place the cursor here, hey, okay, if you click on here, it will show syntax error. Click it, look at there. I am placing cursor somewhere. Cursor is here. Somewhere I found error. If you click on it, it will come here. Selection will come. But double click, lot of times you have to click. Now cursor is somewhere. If you click this dabba, it is showing what is the problem, and click, automatically that line will be selected. Cursor will come here, and by reading error, you can solve that error. Semicolon. Hope you understand. For example, here double quotes missing. Now cursor somewhere here. I got error. Then click on this. Cursor will come. What is the error you see here? Literally is not properly closed by a double quote. Acha. Okay. Now double quote close. Okay, nobody? Hope you all got clarity how compile time errors will come. Now let us try to see how runtime errors will come. Okay. I want to see how runtime errors will come. Now I am writing 10 by 0. If I write 10 by 0, definitely will get exception. Nah? You cannot divide integer number by 0. Now control F11. Control F11. Then look at there, we got exception. How Eclipse is showing exception? See, exception in a thread main. Java.lang. Arithmetic exception divided by 0 at test.main. This is a line number. And tell me, I want to go to that line number directly. Just it is a hyperlink. Look at there. Click on this, you will come to that line. If you want to go compile time error line number, click on these red color boxes. If you want to go to the exception causing line, directly in the exception message, click on this hyperlink. You will come here, and then you can solve that problem. Okay? Do you understand how to type system.out.println, system.trace, system.error, and how compiler is showing errors? I mean, what the different ways of running options, how compile time errors showing, how runtime errors are showing. Okay. Tell me, I want to develop edition program. Let me take another Java file. Another Java file I want to create. To create another Java file, every time what you need to do, click on this package explorer option here, then right click on src, and then new, and then class. Get out. That is a lengthy process. Okay, don't try to avoid mouse. Always try to work with the keyboard. Control N. Anything you want to create newly, Control N. Control N. One small dabba open. What you want to create? Class. Down arrow. Click on down arrow. Class selected. Press enter. Okay, now which class? What the name of the class? Edition. That's all. Press finish. Then class edition is ready. Now I want main method in this class edition. Then what you do? Simple. Type main. And what is the mantra? What is the mantra? What is the mantra? After typing main, if you want to code generate, what is the mantra? Control space. It is showing you want main method. Yes. Control space, enter key. Main method is ready. And then now I want to read, I want to add two numbers. Int a equal to 10, int b equal to 20, int c equal to a plus b. Int c equal to a plus b. And then now system dot out dot println. Now what do you write? Double quotes, addition result colon plus c. Now control F11 execute. Output coming addition result. Escape, control F11. Escape, control F11. Any number of times you execute this project, you will get result of what? Only 30. I don't want always 30. I want to read these values from the customer. For that, I have several options to read values from the keyboard. First option is what? Command line arguments. I want read values from the command line. So what the statement I should write here? Integer dot parse int of args of 0. Hope you remember this code. I no need to explain again. 20 integer dot parse int of args of 1. Okay, args of 1. Okay, now tell me, this program is a normal program or command line arguments program? Command line arguments program. Then I must pass command line args. Can I run this program directly control F11? No, you will get exception, array index out of bounds exception. Where this line number 5, this line args of 0 throwing array index, because args variable doesn't have arguments. Then how can I pass arguments? To pass arguments, you must use command line. The syntax is, do you remember? Syntax is Java space addition space 1020 I have to give. Tell me, are you running this program by your own? No, Eclipse is running. You are not running from the command prompt. You are not running from the command prompt. You are running from the Eclipse. Then how can you pass command line arguments from Eclipse? Very simple. Right click on this program. Control F11 will not work now. You have to do manual. Right click, run as Java application. Oh, sorry. Right click, run as run configuration. What option you have to use? Run configuration. Then here in run configuration option, small window will open. Click on args. Click on args. Here program arguments, you must give the value here 1020 run. Okay, now you run this program any number of times, the 1020 only will be used. Okay, if you want to change values, again you have to right click, again you have to configure, run configurations. Okay, go to arguments, change the value something 15 here, then run. Here onwards, any number of times you press Control F11, it uses values 35, 35, 35. Hope all you people understand how to run command line arguments application. Okay, tell me, same program I want you develop with a scanner. Okay, I want to develop this program with a scanner. And if you want to develop with scanner, here what I need to write, scn dot next int. Yes or no? Here scn dot next int. Right? I have to ask the user to pass first number, so I should type. Okay, I'll write like that. And now scanner object I need scanner scn equal to new scanner of system dot in. Okay, then look at that. Eclipse is throwing error. Where is scanner? What is scanner? I don't understand. I must import now. And I told you, import statements automatically added by Eclipse by using the shortcut Control Shift O. It is asking which is scanner class. Scanner class found many automatically added. And then now if you run this program Control F11, you don't see anything. Why? Console will open to you only to display something. Now have you written anything here? System.out.println? No. scn.nextInt method pass the program execution. So I need to give 10, I need to give 20, result is 30. Now I want to ask the user with proper message. So I should write here system.out.println double quotes, enter first number. Okay, and enter second number. Then observe the program execution flow. Display message, enter first number, cursor blinking there. You directly type value 5, it will present here. Then enter second number displaying there. Directly enter value, it will present here. Then result is 11. Control F11, one more time I am executing with value 4, 5. Result is 9. Can hope all you people understand how to write code with a command line argument, how to write code with a scanner. Yeah. So I'm requesting you all practice up to here. Okay. Practice up to here. Practice up to here. And tomorrow I'll show you all remaining shortcuts. I completed these 10 points. Okay. All 10 points are clearly completed. And what are the different shortcuts are in tomorrow class. So today I want you practice up to now. I don't want to make your mind burden more. Go to Google Drive. Here you will find if you scroll down, you'll find Eclipse Notes 06 ID and Eclipse Notes. These are Java 8 new features. Java 8 introduction, default method nodes, static method nodes, and ID and Eclipse nodes. I'm deleting it and I'm again posting new file which I have updated now. Okay, file is came. Download this file. Whatever the points I have shown, just follow and try to download, set up Eclipse and practice up to addition program scanner. Remaining things tomorrow I'll show you how to generate the code dynamically in Eclipse. All the points I'll explain, different shortcuts and generating code, and we'll develop a small project. Okay. Thank you everyone.